Trinamool Congress believes that the only party that's been able to defeat the BJP is the Trinamool. How is the Congress and where is the Congress otherwise? The Congress party believes the only party which has a national presence and which can actually act as a catalyst for opposition unity is the Congress party. Saurav Sikdar, spokesperson of the BJP, is with us. Professor Om Prakash Mishra, spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress, with us, and Sanjay Jha, political analyst, with us. Good evening, gentlemen. Namaste to all of you. Let me first ask Sanjay Jha, where do you stand on this? This is the latest one that's come in by the AITC Goa. People of Goa recommended their candidates in 2017 and gave you a majority. What did you do with it? In the end, INC High Command sitting in Delhi decides, money power decides, communal priorities decide, certainly not Goans. Earlier in the day, there were questions being asked of, the aji-baji which been going on between the Congress and the Trinamool. You are well aware. Where do you stand on this?
Frankly, Anand, the entire opposition will have to come together. And I do believe, while, it is a reality that contested as a TMC in West Bengal, and even in Uttar Pradesh, you'll find Mamata against the Congress, or in different states, there have been same alliance partners of the UPA that have competed against each other. The truth remains that when it comes to taking on the might or the physical dominance of the Bharatiya Janata Party on the pan-India political landscape, you have limited options. And I do believe that parties like the TMC, Congress, and some other parties, I can name a whole lot of RJD, for instance, definitely the MK, CP. Everyone needs to work together, because if the opposition is fragmented, given the dominance of the BJP over the last decade almost, I mean, it just makes the job so much easier.
Who will they unite under? Who will they unite under? Because right now the Trinamool is busy cannibalizing the Congress. It's cannibalized the Congress in Bengal. It's cannibalized the Congress in Goa. Or in the process, or the attempt is being made thereafter. And of course, it is also pinching even in Tripura. It's pinched away some of your leaders, and they are now the big Prabal voices of the Tripura cause for the Trinamool.
Let me be candid. I don't think the Trinamool is cannibalizing the Congress. It is the Congress's own internal emaciated nature at the moment that has allowed other parties, mostly the BJP and now Trinamool. Trinamool, obviously is getting a lot more aggressive in terms of its political ambitions over the country. And why not? I mean, politics is about growth, scale up. And if logically, if I'm part of the Trinamool party, my advice to Mamata would be that after West Bengal, just go hammer and tongs over Northeast, states that make logical sense for progression. And taking, Sushmita Dev in Tripura is a smart move.
No, but it's a smart move, but it is coming at the cost of the Congress party. So clearly the Congress is not, the Congress is on the wane and the Trinamool Congress is on the rise. So who should be the national alternative behind whom the opposition should unite? Om Prakash Mishra ji, where do you stand? Do you think that the Congress is a spent force now and the only option is Trinamool?
You have decided to ask the question that who is going to be the unifier. I would like to begin by proposing that we are absolutely sure that who is the divider, who is the divider in chief, and that is the BJP, the union government, and the leadership of the Prime Minister Dr. Sri Narendra Modi. The divider in chief. Now, so far as some Congress leaders joining TMC is concerned, yes, that is right. We are expanding, and we would definitely like to strengthen our organization in the same way that the Congress actually post BSP MLAs from in Rajasthan, Aam Aadmi Party legislators in Punjab, recently Kanhaiya Kumar from the CPI. There is nothing wrong about it. These people, they have joined.
But who's going to take the lead?
Or for that matter,
who's going to take the lead as far as the opposition is concerned? Trinamool or the Congress party?
Now, the question is that who, I'll tell you. There are 543 parliamentary constituency in the country. So far as opposition is concerned, we are all together. DMK, RJD, Samajwadi Party, Congress Party, Trinamool Congress, and so on. And we are all united. There are more convergences than divergences. So far as picking up on the question of who would be the leader, definitely it will be decided in due course. I would like to just propose that, primus inter pares, first among equal. Mamata Banerjee definitely.
So Mamata Banerjee is the first among equals. Mamata Banerjee is right now currently is superior to Sonia Gandhi. Is superior to Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi.
That does not mean that she is claiming.
So are you trying to say that Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary should not contest from Murshidabad in the Lok Sabha 2024?
But we would like to go along with the Congress.
Are you
Congress
trying to say
and the TMC, we are going to work together. We
but you are
accept
working
and we
against
respect
each other
the Congress
right now.
party,
Then,
but we must defeat the BJP.
No,
and here the Trinamool Congress can play a very important
defeat the BJP,
role.
or is the objective? Point is, Om Prakash Mishra ji, you have an objective to defeat the BJP.
Rajnath Singh, it is between Narendra Modi and Rajnath Singh. Who is going to lead BJP? BJP might be led by Subramaniam Swamy or Mr. Rajnath Singh. So therefore, bringing in the question of who is going to be the leader much before the election is putting the horse before the car.
Professor Mishra, it is good to state idioms. अच्छा लगता है, लेकिन एक पार्टी के अंदर ही एक लीडर दूसरे का लीडर है. अगर आप पूछेंगे, मैं तो पूछ रहा हूँ तृणमूल कांग्रेस और कांग्रेस पार्टी इंटरडिपेंडेंस और यूनिफायर कौन है? आपने कहा तृणमूल कांग्रेस होना चाहिए. कांग्रेस का कहना है कि नेशनल पार्टी इज द कांग्रेस पार्टी. तृणमूल कांग्रेस नेशनल पार्टी कैसे
को निकाल दिया? उसके बारे में बात करो. लखीमपुर के बारे में बात करो. फॉरवर्ड प्रोटेस्ट के बारे में बात कीजिए. अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट के बारे में बात कीजिए. कश्मीर में नरसंहार चल रहा है, उसके बारे में बात कीजिए. इन्फ्लेशन बढ़ रहा है, उसके बारे में बात कीजिए. पेट्रोल डीजल का दाम बढ़ रहा है, उसके बारे में बात कीजिए. ये क्या मामला है? ये दिन रात क्या खाली ऑपोजिशन में झगड़ा करवाना है क्या? ऑपोजिशन इज यूनाइटेड. व्हेन द टाइम कम्स, पीपल ऑफ इंडिया आर गोइंग टू डिफीट द बीजेपी. वी आर गोइंग टू comprehensively obliterate the BJP from the political map of this country. Because convergence है, constitutional democracy, secularism, ये हमको बाइंड करता है. ये हमको बाइंड करता है. बाइंडिंग ज्यादा मजबूत है. बाइंडिंग ज्यादा मजबूत है. आप क्यों विरोध लगा रहे हो? हम ज्यादा आगे हैं. ममता बनर्जी का नाम है, राहुल जी भी है, प्रियंका जी भी है. सबको एक साथ चलेंगे, आगे बढ़ेंगे, जीतेंगे. कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
I don't want to shout over you. 4 times I've told you to please yield.
I'm not shouting over you.
4 times I've told you to please yield. So please yield.
Completed.
So 4 times I've told you to please yield. Please yield. Now 7 times I've told you please yield. Now let me tell you, sir. Let me tell you, sir. नंदीग्राम में आज 12 लोग अरेस्ट हुए हैं. सीबीआई ने अरेस्ट किया, जो ममता बनर्जी अरेस्ट नहीं कर पाई और ममता बनर्जी की पुलिस अरेस्ट नहीं कर पाई. राजस्थान में 2 दिन में 4 दिन में 2 लिंचिंग हुई है. कोई तृणमूल कांग्रेस का गया है, वहां पर ये पूछने के लिए कि दलित का क्या हुआ. सौरभ सिकदार, प्लीज कम इन. सौरभ सिकदार, तृणमूल कांग्रेस और द कांग्रेस पार्टी, who is going to unite the opposition against you?
Anand ji, let me remind the history of Mamata Banerjee's coalition government. See, Mamata Banerjee started with BJP, that coalition for politics. He backstabbed BJP. He went to Om Prakash Mishra, then party Congress, then made an alliance, lost the election, again came back to BJP and NDA, and then was the rest history everybody knows. Then Mamata Banerjee had a coalition with Congress, and Om Prakash ji was also that time a Congress leader, and that time just Mamata Banerjee uses Congress to win West Bengal election, and he just dumped Congress. So whole country knows the nature of Mamata Banerjee as far as coalition concerned. Now I'm coming in the second part. See, in all India except West Bengal, Trinamool Congress has nothing organization anywhere. Now what they have pumped by lots of money from Sharda, Narda, coal, and etc. So they are pumping those money, buying some people all over the country.
No, you have to also yield. No. Saurabh Sikdar, you have to yield.
No.
Saurabh Sikdar, you have to yield. The Trinamool Congress is moving wherever it feels that the BJP is vulnerable and that there is a space to occupy the position of the opposition. Wherever the opposition is weak, the Trinamool is trying to mount a front where it also believes that the BJP is vulnerable. It is present. Be it Tripura, be it Goa, these are smart moves. If it is able to get a toehold, not even toehold, a good foothold in Tripura, or if it is able to mount a challenge in Goa, there is a projection which will happen of Mamata Banerjee. Also the fact that you are saying Bengal jeet liya, Nandigram nahi jeeta, Bhawanipur jeet liya. So she is one. So she's the only one who can stand there and say, me and my party have defeated the BJP.
Anandji, we are not at all concerned about what they are doing in Tripura or Goa or Manipur. They are free to do anywhere. We will not call them outsider. But the thing is, the way, I mean, एक गुब्बारा बनाया गया coalition का, I mean, वो गुब्बारा तो फट गया.
नहीं, गुब्बारा फट गया, लेकिन पॉइंट इज कोई माउंट तो कर रहा है ना आपके खिलाफ, कोई कोशिश तो माउंट कर रहा है. संजय झा, नाउ दिस इज वेयर आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, हु इज गोइंग टू let me just.
We always respect.
I know you respect. See, I'll tell you what. The other thing is, Saurav Sikdar, it is within the BJP's DNA to oppose the Congress. When the Congress is moved out of the entire equation, or the Congress is at the back foot and it's another party which is in the front, then the opposition or the BJP's campaign does not have that edge. The edge with which you take on the Congress party, you seem to lack. I'm just saying there is a thought process here where they say, अगर उत्तर प्रदेश में सिर्फ समाजवादी पार्टी हो, कांग्रेस नहीं हो, तो to take them on is a little bit of an issue. And this has been seen. This has been seen in multiple places. And it's not that the Congress has not defeated you. The Congress defeated you in Rajasthan. The Congress did defeat you in Madhya Pradesh. The Congress has held sway in under Captain Amarinder Singh in Punjab, where the BJP is nowhere in Punjab today. So there are states where the Congress is there in government with the NCP and the Shiv Sena in Maharashtra. So you're not there in Maharashtra. So if you look at the three big states in our country, landmass wise, you are not there. So it's not that it's a spent force, but